In this video, I have a similar situation to a Walgreens video I did in the past where the police were called. An individual in this location changed the whole demeanor of it, and I gave him respect, he gave me respect, and we worked through the problem. It's a problem in trucking. Stick around and you'll see the right way to figure it out.
You gotta flush your drops.
I got vacation June, yeah, June 7th.
And 8, right?
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, you try?
I know, you good. So he gonna tell me, I rate it's wine. Is you wine burrito or wine
Burrito, yeah.
I said, you know that Orlando, he did the I get that. It's told you he in his 90 days. It had to be me.
You gonna have to find out your line.
Been here 3 hours.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
It's my birthday. My birthday. You gonna pass the call? Yeah, that's why you gonna tie out.
I got a wife who don't like it over there, bro. I hate to tie it over there.
This is kind of boy.
Have you signed any social media? No, I wouldn't do it. Go back to the first page. Social media.
You been here how long? How long have you been here? Since 5? Man. Been here since 7. I don't know what's the hold up. They said I was next in line and the guy pulls in behind me, next to me, and he gets unloaded, he's trying to get unloaded already. I'll just take it back to the shipper, I don't care.
And when they do, they'll get on the trailer. It'll be about 30 minutes to go by. Then it'll come back on the trailer.
Really?
Then another 30 minutes to go by.
Every other Publix I've been to has been under 2 hours, so I don't get it.
Cause I just gotta see how everybody's supposed to sign it. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I signed mine, but they saying that everybody.
A lot of people working there, not working. I don't know. I would be out. Every Publix I've been to is under 2 hours if you're on time or early, so I don't know. I don't know, it's the first time here. Probably my last.
Definitely gonna be low now.
Yeah. So you got here 5 o'clock and then they just take something off and then, did they finally call you and say you're done?
I got the green light. Big
Hey, he just told me I was next in line at 111. It's been another hour. The guy pulled in next to me. He's already getting unloaded. So I'll just take my bills back and I'll return it to the shipper if I could do that.
Okay, just get on the phone and speak to the lumber.
What's his name? Oh, the lumpers? Just the big lumpers? Okay.
You don't do that YouTube channel, do you?
Yeah.
I saw that.
Thanks for watching, man.
That green bean, all right?
Yeah. How you doing, man? They said talk to Lumper. I'll just take my bills back. I'm gonna return it to the shipper.
Oh, okay.
Door 111.
Okay. We got one of that. Well, we got one of that. It's still here.
Yeah, I'll take my bills. I'm just gonna return it to the shipper.
Yeah, you need to talk to that. So What now?
He said something for shipping. Never mind, I know that again.
Well, she got the bills.
I asked her for the bill. She said talk to you guys. I don't know. I'm just gonna go back home because I mean I've been here 3.5 hours, and then you said I was next, but the truck just backed in next to me. He's already getting unloaded. So I mean,
That's because we don't have
Not
we
the
didn't have
bill.
no
We had only this one.
what's that?
We had only the break it down. We don't have the bill.
You don't have the what?
The paperwork, we don't have it. Only we have this one.
But we don't have the no. We haven't even started unloading it yet.
Yeah, no one's even touched my truck.
Yeah.
It's been 3.5 hours.
We don't have room.
You don't have what?
We don't have room to work. It's the mistake with PUBLIX, you know?
Yeah, it's
You don't have room to work.
Yeah, it's work.
You
Right now we have room
You
because
see how it's
I
like
need
this
the
pack?
room.
With your truck, it's gonna take a lot of breakdown. So we need more room. Like if somebody else getting unloaded, they probably got a water load.
So
or
you can't just
something
pull it
that's-
all off. You got to take off each pallet and break it down.
Yeah, we gotta be able. We can't just pull it off.
So
If we could just pull it off, it would be simple. We gotta break it
It's not
down.
worth the money, man. It's not worth the time I own the truck. I own the trailer. It's my company. So I'd rather return it.
Right. I
Get
think-
paid. And just
Yeah.
have them rip it off the truck. So
Yeah.
That's-
I mean, if it's your truck, you can take the truck. It's
my
it's just-
trailer too. I own the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean,
But, I
we
mean,
can't.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying. Like I said, I'm just gonna get out of here.
Yeah, no.
It's,
we
just,
can't
it's only
hold
40 miles away. I might as well return because I live in Greenville.
Okay.
But I mean, that's stuff that I wish that you guys would tell a driver or tell people like you expect to be 2 hours max. So 2 hours comes up, I walk in here. You see,
Right.
you're next.
Right.
And then the truck backs in next to me.
Right. I understand.
And he's already getting unloaded. So I'm
Yeah.
like, you let the driver know that so I can make plans to go to sleep, get
Right.
the heck out of here, and say,
Right.
I'm going to go
Right.
return this load.
Thing was, like I said, your paper been there, you the next one up. But if we don't have room for where you at, then we have to do whoever. If we got room
Move the truck
somewhere
to a
else,
different dock or
then that's on them. I can ask.
Yeah,
If you how you just need to go right now?
I'm just,
Just
it's
headed
me.
up to here.
I've had 4 years in this business and stuff like this. If I knew that, and they should pay it for you. You're gonna hold my truck for 8 to 10 hours.
Right.
It's not you. It's the brokers thing.
Right.
I'll let them know that hey, you're gonna be there 10 hours. You know,
Yeah.
they gotta break down every damn pallet. I've had that happen one time at Walgreens, and the police got called on me. And I said I'm leaving, and they locked my trailer. I broke the lock off, gave it back to them, and said see ya, and they unloaded it in 30 minutes. So, you see what I'm saying? Get it off my truck. I don't have time for this.
Right. It's my shit. You can't tell me I can't leave with my shit.
It's mine. I mean, I can take it and leave. It makes a big old whirlwind of stuff for the brokers and for everything else. But like the breakdown process makes no sense to us. I understand you guys got to count your product, get it off the truck, and then do it. Then count. I know you don't got no room, you know.
Let me see. Give me 5 minutes.
All right, Jim, I'll sit right here. I'm just trying to figure it out. Thanks, man.
But I have to check with PUBLIX. They're a totally different company than
Okay.
PUBLIX.
Yeah, you're just the lumber and there.
Yeah, we can pull it off and then we can
fax the bills, right?
Yeah, I
heard-
can send we call it bill back.
Yeah.
I just bill you later.
Yeah.
You know,
That'd be fine, 'cause
But
then I
it'll
can
be on PUBLIX end if they can say because they have to. We call it account pending because we break everything down and they count it to make sure that they have everything.
Yeah.
But if we do all that, then you don't want to go. But if we just take it off, we can have it taken off within a half hour and then give you an account pending.
And they say,
And
and I
then-
done counting it because then I
Yeah.
can go home. I live 35 miles from here, so.
Let me, if I can talk her into it, and if she can't, maybe I'll talk to her boss. Give me another 5 minutes.
No worries. Do whatever you can do, man. It's better than 5 hours.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Is this kind of abnormal, like how much stuff you got coming in right now, or is that normal? Or are they just
That's
like
normal.
that's normal? I thought they were like pushing a bunch of stuff right now.
Nah, it's
It's
normal.
just the way it always is. Stuff sitting and then moving out. Moving
Yes.
out.
But if you look at the dock, see, that's the whole thing.
That's what I was wondering. You
We
guys are
can't-
pretty packed.
Yeah, so that's why.
Unless they got another door with more room, but I don't mind moving if they got another door. But looks like you're packed everywhere.
Yeah, we get back. She can't make that call. I'm gonna go talk to her boss personally.
Oh, yeah, perfect. Thank you.
You good?
Oh, yeah. Just chilling. Thank you.
We good on our end.
Okay.
I gotta make one more call because they said they can't make the call either. If I call this guy and he don't answer, we're gonna do it anyway.
Thank you. Thank you, man. No worries, man.
We good. We about to start you right now.
Thanks. What's your name?
My name's Anthony.
Anthony, thanks for working so hard to get it done, man.
Hey, no problem,
It's a crazy thing. I know not every load is like just the same thing. They should let, the brokers need to say that. Disclose it. Be like,
but
look,
see, they don't give a fuck.
They
They
don't
just
care.
want you to,
And then-
they get money. Well, you know how it works.
I know how it works, but it's
Yeah.
like that's a person's life when you're just sitting in that truck, and after 2 hours you're like, okay, what's going on?
Right,
Does it
right.
get about me?
Right. I understand.
That's why I'm in here. I'm like, did you
Yeah.
forget about me? What's going
Yeah.
on? Then you explain it, I'm like, okay. So
Yeah.
I just wish that they would just even like here, just disclose it, like,
This
hey,
is
you'll
what's
be here a while.
happening.
You'll
Yes.
be here a while, man. All right. Thanks a lot, Anthony.
Hey, no
Thank you, man. So big shout out to Anthony for. I mean, he's probably seen it before. I had the same thing happen at Walgreens, where the police were called, and I was just like, just get it off the truck, please. I don't need to be here while you count it. And he's like, I understand that, but that's their process, and that's what they do. And he's like, let me call some people. I said, cool. Because the biggest thing that got me going is, that's my truck right there. And they told me when I walked in there at the 2 hour mark, you're next. I said, okay. Then this guy right here, who's now pulling out, backed in next to me, and about an hour after that, and immediately started getting unloaded. And I get it, he has the same product. So like the Walmart load I had recently, it's all potato chips. So it just comes off, they don't have to count it, they just count the pallets and you're good. My load is a bunch of different things, like different kinds of frosting, flour products from Pillsbury. So they have to I guess it's just a trust issue. I wouldn't even say it's a trust issue between the shipper and the receiver, just to say, okay, you sent us 50 of these, they have to count 50 of them. So every pallet they have to do that. It's called breaking it down. They open it up, count every one of them, and there should be like a weight system. Like each one of these weighs this much, the pallet weighs this much. Okay, good, it weighs the same. That would be a little bit easier, make more sense. But no, it's not how they do it. So I get it. Same thing that happened with that Walmart load or the Walgreens load a while ago, but that was like aerosols, like air fresheners and stuff, but they were all different. So Anthony's a godsend. He's like, hey man, let me try and figure it out for you. Because once we sat there and talked about it, he's got to get it. And I'm not threatening him. I'm just saying, hey, I'd rather take the load back to the shipper and just let him rip it off than just sit here all night, which if I wanted to sleep here all night, it could do that. But I'm just trying to, there's a way to get around this for everybody else so we can keep rolling. If it's a load like this, there should be a way to count it on their time like they're doing and then ship out the bills later instead of sitting here waiting at the 2 hour mark being like, what's going on? And another truck comes in and out and already unloaded, which I understand. So I hope this is making sense to you guys. I'm not doing this to be like, what about me, or I deserve some special treatment. It's just a part of the industry that we need to try and tweak and work so that the driver doesn't have to sit here for 10 hours while you count 53 feet of pallets and break them all down and then put them back on new pallets. That takes 10 hours or more. Instead, it should be, let's get it off the truck and we can count it on our own time. And then, I mean, if there's not enough, what are they going to do? Make me take the whole load back? That's the mind-boggling thing. Say there's 50 and there's 48. Are they going to say to the driver, you need to take all this back to them? No, they're going to just email the customer or the shipper and say, hey, look, we're short. So it's not like I'm going to do anything sitting here with the shipper to fix any of that, or the broker. I'm just delivering it. So just take it off the truck. And on top of that, you heard earlier, he said we don't have room for it. They're really busy, but if you have an appointment at 7 o'clock, there should be room at the dock for this stuff. So, and that was the difference. The main office lady, she's PUBLIX employee. The guy Anthony I was talking to, he's the lumper. Lumper is the guys that are contracted out to unload your trailers. So it's a different company. It's not Capstone or what's the other one? I forget. But Capstone's like the main one. But yeah, Anthony's a godsend. He did a good job trying to figure out. He went to the main lady, main lumber rep there, and then he went to the boss in the back, and then he called another guy because he said he couldn't get the okay. He said if the last guy doesn't answer the phone, I'm just going to do it. So I appreciate you, Anthony. I hope this can change the industry. I know it's a hard industry to change. It's been doing this forever, but hopefully we can make a change in it, and for loads like this, not to waste so much driver time. Because if this is the load in the middle of the day or early in the morning, and then it wastes your whole day, you're sitting there waiting when it could be 2 hours, you can get another load. This should make it so they can get it off the truck, count it on their time, and then if there's any discrepancies, that's between them and the shipper anyways, or the broker. It's not the trucks. The truck's not nothing to do with that. So it's like they take out the first pallet, if it's too short, are they going to put it all back on the truck? No, they're going to get it off anyway. So just take it off. But it's like they're using your truck for storage until they get it all off, which they should have a separate dock for these type of loads with a little bit more room or something dedicated to taking the whole thing off and breaking it up on their own. So That's what I'm trying to get at with this video. It's a problem in the industry. We saw it at Walgreens and we saw it again here tonight, but luckily Anthony kind of just diffused it better. Walgreens kind of told me to kick rocks, and I said, no, I'm not going to kick rocks. So that was a different situation. Anthony, I applaud you. You're a godsend, man. God bless you, man. Thank you for helping me tonight, and we should have a green light in about 30 minutes, he said. And yeah, just like that, they're already moving it, getting it off. That is awesome.
What we're gonna do is wind up building Publix. Publix are probably
For the lumber charge.
yeah.
Okay.
We build
The
in.
broker pays that anyways.
Yeah, and then they're gonna just contact your broker and you good.
And then just add the bills. So if I just get a copy of that now, I don't know if they're allowed to give me
Yeah,
that.
you get it right now.
And that's perfect.
Yeah,
So you're just, so we're worried about the lumber getting paid.
Yeah.
You're gonna bill Publix anyways. So
Yeah.
it'll be one big bill to the broker anyway.
That's why I had to talk to Publix. I had to make sure that they would pay because other than that, then I
And
can't.
I pay you. Just call it what it is on the credit card. I don't mind that as long as I'm home.
Yeah, yes, sir. I understand.
All right, so she can give me bills right now, so then I'm okay.
Yeah. No,
Anthony, thank you, man. Very much. Okay, cool. Perfect. Awesome. That's for the gate pass. All right, thank you. So after making a little bit of noise and just not sitting in your truck the whole night, if you want to sleep in your truck the whole night and be here, I'm 100 miles from my family and I want to go home. So that's different for me than some other situations where you're here all night. Who cares? Let them take it off your truck when they do. But for me, I would like to go home and get my bills. So 2 hours of detention because I've been here 4 hours now, and I was on time. I was early. But in a situation like that, the last part of it I didn't understand was getting my bills, like getting paperwork showing that I delivered it. So talking to Anthony again, he said that's not the problem. The problem is the lumper fee, the contracted company that takes it off your truck and they get paid by the Publix. I don't know why they have to do that, but they do. So it's another company who is contracted to take off, unload, and sort. So that's the problem. Them getting paid was the problem. I don't know why it's a driver's responsibility. That should be between the broker and them anyways, because the broker pays that fee. You don't pay the lumper fee. So you just pay it here normally with a com check, which is like a EFS check or something like that. And it just goes to an account that the broker pays for anyway. So you can now pay with your credit card and then just reimburse you. They add it to your rate com, which is your total amount of money you're getting paid on the load. So I'm doing this for truckers who know this information or people out there who don't know this information, which it's kind of a little bit of a gray area in the trucking industry that is kind of hard to deal with sometimes. So Anthony was a godsend. He handled it amazing tonight, but that was the process I didn't understand. So we get our bills, delivering the load. Our job is done as the carrier. The process of breaking it down and all that and finding out how much is going to be charged, which the broker pays anyway, so the truck driver doesn't need to be here. So that's it. We're out of here. We got our bills. We'll go check out, get back to our babies. I hope somebody learned something today from this. Publix did a great job, but Anthony was the one that did a great job. He could have just said, hey, no, not doing anything with it, just like Walgreens did to me. People at Walgreens just kind of said, just go sit in your truck. And then they locked my trailer. I said, that's not going to happen. So we called the police on that one. This one, he diffused it. I wasn't even angry. I gave him respect. I just said, this is what's going on. You told me I was next in line, and now I see a truck get in next to me. He's already getting unloaded. So not that you lied to me, but I need to know what's going on in the situation, not just sit there and hope. So we figured it out, got it done, got it off truck in 30 minutes. Once we figured out, hey, we can just bill the broker directly, which should be the process anyways. So I'm going to keep saying that. But in the end, Anthony, thanks a lot, man. Awesome. Let me get back to my kids. And he said, I hope you come back and see us again. I said, I will, man, as long as you're here. That's what you want. There we go. Okay. Let's get this party going. Independent carriers stopped ahead. Okay, we'll stop. So there's a stop sign way down there so that you can walk back and your trailer will be where they are so they can check if there's anything left in there, which I pray there is not. I know there's not. Nice and slow with the speed bumps. Let's line our back doors up with the office. There we go. Perfect. I don't know why you need to pull way up there. Right here is fine. And then that little piece of paper we got. Bugs are getting zapped. Scared me. Bugs are getting zapped over there, but he's on the phone, so I'm gonna wait to see what he needs. How you doing, man?
Somebody lost the truck. So
Lost the truck. Hard to lose the whole truck now.
Yeah, Davis, they just want to do like they want because since they've been with us for so long.
Oh, like one of the
You know,
drivers
came-
left the
yeah.
truck here.
Well, he came and left the trailer somewhere back there. He probably did a drop, but he probably didn't go inside and give him the paperwork
Oh, so
or
they
do
don't
like
know where
you
the
did.
heck
They
the
don't know
load's
where
at.
it's at.
They're
But
like
they just need to get a yard jockey out there.
in a golf cart looking for the number.
Or get in a golf cart and
And
go
go look
right
at
around.
every trailer.
Hey.
Davis.
That's all you gotta do.
Yep.
It's
Hey.
not that hard.
No, I know. You can find it. There's numbers on every day one of them.
know?
You just look for the last couple.
You guys do that every day.
Yeah,
You
looking
guys
for
do lots and find your
drop
stuff.
one, pick up another number.
All right.
All right, take care. Have a good night. Thank you. And that is a wrap, guys. God bless you. I hope this helps someone out there or keeps somebody informed on what this might mean if you have a load with a bunch of different stuff on it. If you're okay with staying, like I said before, go for it. If you want to get home or you got another load to get to, there's ways around it. Just know there's light at the end of the tunnel. There's ways for them to sort it off of your truck. So we had it one time before with Walgreens. That was the second time with Publix. Two different outcomes. Well, same outcome, but handled differently. And that's it, guys. God bless you. I'm going to get home to these kids, my wife, and see what tomorrow holds. See you on the next one.